In today's gaming climate, it's most likely that at least once a year, a game will pop into the scene and blow up. Some will blow up and years on, they still have relevance and in their own way have become iconic. But some games blow up and then eventually fade away. And it's not everybody forgets about it, it's just everybody stops talking about it. For an example of two games that blew up and still have relevance to this day are Minecraft and Fortnite. I mean, Steve from Minecraft just got added to Super Smash Bros. Probably the biggest gaming franchise of all time, so there you go. But a game that blew up and kind of fizzled out and no one really talks about it anymore is Apex Legends. I'm sorry if that offends you, if you still play this game, that's totally fine. I just didn't think about this game until I wrote the script for this video, kind of forgot it existed. This year, however, two games blew up in a very short span of each other, Fall Guys and Among Us. I've only played one match of Fall Guys at my friend's house. I know for a fact it can't run well on my laptop, and I have an Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't play it. However, I do have a mobile phone, and I've been playing the shit out of Among Us. So let's talk about it, dude. This game was developed by the lovely people at Innersloth. I'm guessing they're lovely people. They made a pretty entertaining game, so I'm guessing they're lovely people. But yeah, it was developed by Innersloth. Fun fact though, this game actually came out in 2018, but didn't blow up till 2020. It's very unlikely for a new game to come out and not gain traction for almost 2 years after it came out. It's very unlikely. Usually, if a game comes out and it doesn't blow up, it just fades away and the developers basically go back to the drawing board and come up with a new game. Bye-bye. See you never. However, as the 2 years passed on, more and more content creators discovered the game, and the game just kept growing in popularity over a long time, and it eventually led to its big blow-up. So, why did it take this game 2 years to blow up, and why is it now blown up, and why is it so fun and addicting? Well, I'll tell you about it, you silly dick. Basically, you and your friends are thrown into a spaceship. You look like these little alien dudes. Look at them. Funny, right? You go around the ship doing tasks, so the space trip is a success. But among you all, get it? Among us? There's an imposter that's out to kill everybody on board. So basically, the game boils down to do your chores and lie to your friends. As you're going throughout the ship, if you find a dead body, you can report it by pressing the report button. And that brings you to a meeting where you and your friends can discuss, like you could say where you found the body, and you have to discuss who was sus or not. That's why everybody's been saying sus a lot. If you haven't noticed that, people have been saying that a lot. I say it all the time now. But yeah, and whoever's most sus and whoever gets the most votes are voted off the ship. Bye. You die in cold space, man. If you're playing as the imposter, after you kill somebody, you actually have a kill cooldown, which means you can't kill another person for, it's somewhere between 10 and 30 seconds. It's whatever the host of the game sets it to in the game settings. And after you kill somebody, if you want to gain distance so you're not found near the body when it's reported, you can hop into a vent and basically just go to another room to get some distance. You also have the ability to sabotage things on the ship, like you can cut off the oxygen, you can have the reactor start to melt down, and you can cut off communications. So honestly, now that I'm going through this and saying all these things, the game's not complicated and there's not a lot to it, and it kind of sounds like a game that can get boring over time. But there's two things that keeps this game fresh and entertaining: the charisma between your friends and being fucking toxic. Now, personally, I haven't been able to play this game yet with my closest friends. That's not my fault. I have the game downloaded. I know you guys are watching this video. The fuck we doing here, boys? But I have played this game a lot with my Discord friends. That's what I call my friends who I haven't met face to face. But I met them on this lovely, lovely website. Okay. Now, the first thing that keeps this game fresh, as I've said before, was the charisma between your friends. Now, it's a little different from me because I haven't played with my closest friends, but the people I've met through doing this, I know them a little bit, I guess, but let's do a scenario where you're playing with your closest friends. You've known them for a while. You know what they do. You know what they act like. You know how you can get inside their head and maybe force them to basically expose themselves. That's what keeps it fun. The charisma between you and your friends. You know each other, and from that you can start planning on finding the imposter. Does that make sense? Probably not, but fuck it. Okay, so now let's talk about the second thing that keeps this game fresh. Being toxic. Alright, let's say you're walking through the ship, right, and you see one of your friends vent. You know that only imposters can vent. But your friend also noticed that you saw him vent. And when you go to report, he flips it on you. And he says, I saw, let's say you're blue or something, I saw blue vent. But in all reality, he was the one that vented. So he lies and he does the toxic and he flips it on you. But now it's up to you to be like, no, you're being toxic. I don't like you. You're being toxic. I saw you vent. Which opens up a whole ass conversation and debate. That's what it keeps the game going. It keeps it refreshing because you were the only people that saw each other vent. So everyone else that didn't see it, they don't know who to believe. Or they could believe if they think you're being sus or the other person is being sus. Does this make sense? Does this make sense at all? I just feel like I'm rambling. I didn't write a script for this part of the video. I probably should have, but fuck it. Here we go. So yes, being toxic and flipping your mistake on your friend keeps the game going and keeps it refreshing. And honestly, for me, those two things I just listed, that's what makes the game the most fun to me, to be totally honest. I mean, hey, tomorrow Among Us can fade away. I don't think it is. I think this game's here to stay for a while. Do I think Among Us will be added into Super Smash Bros. Like Minecraft? No, not at all. But hey, who knows? Maybe as the years go on. But yeah, I think Among Us is a really fun game, and I don't see it fading away anytime soon. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, though, because I love this game, and I don't want to see it fade away. So yeah, everybody, this wasn't really a review like I usually do. I guess this was me explaining why Among Us blew up and why it's so fun. So yeah, a little bit different of a video. And hey, green screen. That's cool. Green screen, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing green screen videos from now on. Nothing much I can say. I'll see you next week. Crash 4 review next week, so that's something to look out for. Yeah, we're almost at 130 subscribers. That's cool, considering at the start of this year we were at 50. That's dope. Channel keeps growing. We keep growing. Okay, this outro is on. I'll see you.